YouTube. Well, good day. Yeah, good day. I am about to head to the dentist. I'm trying to keep my locks out of my face. Oh, well, maybe they should go over here. Okay, so I just left the house, late as usual. I'm actually early because I'm usually late for all my appointments. But today I just said get up and go. And then I heard the baby moving around. And I was like, yeah, let me go. Yeah, why am I behind this truck? This is what happens. Let me just get up behind you because we're not even going the same way. Okay, so I just decided to give y'all some life this morning. And I am eating grapes, I'm sorry. I'm learning before I go to the dentist to eat something soft. But every morning now, I just have fruit for breakfast because I am on my diatomaceous earth. I just want to get the best effect. I've just been eating once a day. I still snack. I'm hoping that the diatomaceous clay will end those cravings because, you know, those parasites are the reason why you crave certain stuff. So, hoping I'm just gonna keep using it until it's all gone. And like I said, I'm gonna order some extra bags. I'm gonna send my mama one first, and then I'll order us another bag. It's $20 bag for 10 pounds. But if you're taking it every day, you can see the dent you're putting in it. And I don't know how much my husband is taking, but me myself, I take a big old heap in school. You know, everybody be like, oh, start off slow. And I'll just give it to me because I need all these worms out. If any of my thoughts are unpure because of parasites, I want them gone. I want clear thoughts. And let me roll up the window. I don't know if y'all can hear that. I like fresh air, but I am vlogging. So, I wanted to talk about Miss Yisrael's Redemption's book. And I did not share with y'all that I did have a conversation with Seer Duke of Tears. Shout out to the Seer Duke of Tears and his wife, Miss Selena Cordova. She makes body products as well, organics. This brother gave me a lot of information. For one, you know, I said the details. So off the rip, the conversation started with that M in the middle of your hand is the mark that sets you apart. And I thought everybody had the M, but everybody don't. This is how you can tell if you come from a certain bloodline. So, and y'all, the camera, if it moves, it just moves. You know, I'm driving. Texas roads they keep them up, but they wear them down too, so the bumps are just there. But anyway, hey YouTube, hey y'all. I have not vlogged in the car in a while because when I was vlogging in the car on a day-to-day basis, it was me taking my son back and forth to camp. As I said, you know, they said swimming lessons, and I was in, you know, he's 2, he needs to learn now. I learned late, and I can't swim probably as far as I could if I learned early. So we're gonna continue that. But that was the vlogging in the car. I was going to pick him up or, you know, drop him off, whatever. I'm gonna try to start back because this is when I get my time alone and I'm in the car, it's a better flow. I'm sorry if y'all get inside of my face, but like I said, it's the vent holder. We tried the ones that stick on the window, don't work. They eventually stop working. We have a pile of those that we need to trash. But back to the conversation. He also said it's the difference between Muslim and Muslim. He said that Muslim means, what did he say? Muslim means that you are a Muslim means slave. Muslim means, I guess, authority. Muslim is Muslim. means master. Let me just pull out my book, because I did take notes, y'all. I'm keeping my eyes on the road, y'all. I'm keeping my eyes on. I just don't know why I'm just freestyling this conversation when I took notes. I took notes just for y'all. Because when I talk to people, honey, this brain of mine, I'm hoping these parasites will go. You hear me? I don't be remembering a whole lot of stuff. I pull out my pad. And Erykah Badu, one of her post-its or notes or quotes, whatever you call it, that she put on Instagram, it said, write it down and watch it come to life. So, maybe we just need to write everything down. Yeah, I'm on a time thing because I need to erase some stuff off my phone. Okay. I even wrote down when I talked to Miss Mary Brown. Miss Mary Brown, you was talking over my head. I had no clue what you were talking about, but I wrote it down. Maybe it'll come back to me. And I'm not afraid to say, when you're talking over my head, I'm gonna let you know. You don't have to worry. You know how some people kick it? I kick it, but I don't kick it for so long. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. No, I don't know what you're talking about. You gonna have to break that down to me. I'm a little slow, so I'm gonna have to ask questions and all that. And when I say slow, I don't mean it as a bad thing. I mean, this is my human experience, like, and I don't know if I'm using the right word, human, but this is my life experience. I process differently. I am different. I used to think that was a bad thing, then I woke up. I've been dreaming lately too, y'all. That's a lot I have been holding back. I've been dreaming and writing down my dreams. I dreamed last night, and I had a peace in my dreams, but I did not know what I dreamed once I woke up, and I kept trying to think about it, and maybe it'll come back to me today. I'm hoping. But the conversation with Asir, Duke of Tears, I was asking him about felonies and stuff, because, you know, hey, people with felonies are in the community. So, I wrote down those questions. I probably didn't get that. But, okay, here it is. I'm like, where are my notes? He said that Muslim means a slave of Allah, and Muslim means ancient will of Allah. Now, we can't be thrown off by the words or titles, because this is just documented history, and throughout history they had many words, titles, you know, things that they call, but the message is there. Also, he said that pyramid, the eye with the pyramid, that's our government. What was he saying about the eye with the pyramid on our money? He did an interview. Y'all can look him up on YouTube. He did plenty of interviews telling you about the money and the currency, how people are making this stuff seems like it's with the Illuminati and just all this stuff without having knowledge, and the information is there. And he seemed pretty solid on a lot of his stuff, so I think we can trust his research. See, this brother knows a lot. I was listening to one of his shows and my mind was blown the whole show. I probably went to sleep and dreamed all night. He was just saying that we should start using the 98 number. And I'm going to probably go through the process with him. I want to be separate from the corporation. When we do start traveling to wherever we're headed, we all know where we're headed, but you know, when we start traveling, we don't want any holdups, and that's my thing. Like, a lot of people, y'all just want to pay people to do your paperwork. I do paperwork. I sit at home and be like, oh, I've been doing paperwork for years. I didn't think about charging people for it. My homegirl from home, hey Tika girl, she put me on. She used to do paperwork, and I was just like, how you do this? And been doing it ever since. When I need a document, I don't be stressing about that. And sometimes, if it's something that's too complicated for me to figure out, I pay one of my homegirls. I got a homegirl on Instagram. Her name is Shanika. It's OOH_, and then Shanika But I'll put it in one of my other videos. She does paperwork. I have a homegirl, Linda. She's an accountant. You know, it's just good to have different women using their brains on your team. And these are all my besties, but these are all business women. They out there getting it. They hustling. They ain't waiting on nobody to give it to them. And that's how I've always been. You know, before I was married, I was providing for me 100%. And there was nothing that I wanted that I was not going to have. And I'm not into all that fancy, but if it's something that I want to splurge on myself, I would do it. And that's just me being me. Like, I don't apologize for that. Anyway, I always say I'm not going to apologize for it, but y'all know I'm not. So, excuse me, y'all. Hold on. I'm coughing. The weather is changing. I should have put on a scarf around my neck. I didn't want to go back in the house, and I didn't want to rattle the door, but I should have put on the scarf. But I'm in the car. It's okay. Okay, so, and let me just move forward because I'm trying to look at these notes and I'm driving and it ain't happening. I'll shut it in another video. But I talked to Miss Israel's Redemption, and like I said, what she was saying was we should look up what type of venomous reptiles are out in Utah or Utah, the Four Corners. My thought is something Brother Lex said. He said that what were we talking about? I'm just thinking, like, across the country, if the cedars are our protection, and this is bouncing off a conversation me and him had, would it be that wherever cedars are, those would be okay for, and I'm just putting it out there for people who aren't going to get out right away. If you had to get to an area, maybe it would be cedars. We're talking about separating and, you know, practicing our culture, our living, going back to the roots of us. But others of us that are hard-headed, because at this point I'm other. I said in October and it's now November. It's my birthday month, y'all. I'm trying to put on some clothes every day this month because I'm comfortable. Like, I don't get dressed up to go to the store and stuff. I see chicks out and I'm like, oh, you look beautiful, queen. But the reality is, like, are you going somewhere? Are you coming from somewhere? Because I don't get all made up on a day-to-day basis. I like mine just a little gloss, maybe mascara in there, but that's rare. Because this stuff wears your skin down. You know, you might have bags because you wear mascara all the time. Stuff like that, I don't know. But anyway, I'm all over the place with this conversation. But I'm just thinking that me and Lex were talking about Mount Zion. And I'm just thinking everything that we think, we still thinking about everything from our invader's point of view. What if, sorry, what if we're looking at it wrong? She wrote in her book that I couldn't share, but I'm sure what I'm getting. This is just a vlog. Y'all need to get the book. She said, HM, you know how they gave God a masculine title, and we still do that today. And sometimes I'll be like, he has been there. And most of the time, that's what I'm saying. But HM was not masculine in our language. So I'm thinking, if it wasn't masculine in our language, why then is it now masculine? And Adam and Eve in our language was Ada, and then there's a word in between. It's Adam, Ada. But it was one word. It was together. One end was masculine, the other end was feminine. So, why did they then separate the two and call one Adam, one Eve, to separate the two when there was no operation? No operation of separation at first. And then another thing she was describing in the scriptures, when they say, did I go the wrong way? When they say they use go out and multiply, or go out and populate the earth. But the word that was used in our language, I'm sorry, it's more current. It was like, it was active. And it made me think about kinetic energy. Like learning and doing versus how they teach us you have to go, you have to sit and learn something. No, learning and doing is what Africans teach in their country, because you get more from kinetic energy. The other one is another type of energy. You're not moving and you're not learning, and then you finish school and you can't do anything with these degrees. But when you learn and doing, you're using this stuff throughout your life. And I don't even know where that was all randomness. I don't know where it came from, but I say that to say she was speaking on, they were currently populating Earth. It didn't say go out and populate, or I want you to go populate. Like, that's wrong. And if they were one, this one energy, and they were already in the middle of doing, and then I heard, was that brother? Yeah, Brother Lex. He said Assyria. Did he say Assyria? Look, y'all, don't be on my bumper like that. I have to be careful right here, y'all. It is a big ass hole in the middle of the street, and it should be filled. I don't know why this hole is there. Well, anyway. It was a kinetic word. It did not mean they were to go and leave and go do some stuff. I'm at the thrift store. I'm going to pause. And so I come out, I have to go ahead and get these books. I saw $20 for a set of Encyclopedia Britannicas, and I'm hoping that it's the version that she talks about in her book, because she talks about it. I don't know if it's significant or not, but I'm going to see. So, give me a moment. Y'all, the books were there. Let me show y'all my books. All of them were there. Whole set. Guess what year? 1768. Y'all know I'm excited. 1768. Ha ha. I'm gonna pile these babies in here and go ahead to go to the dentist. And then I'm gonna go home and crack one open. But she was saying that in her book, the language, the history of the language is also in these books here. What it originally meant and what they changed it around to be. She references the Encyclopedia Britannica in her book in chapter, I think, 3. A whole heap and a whole set of encyclopedias. When I say a whole set for $20. Do y'all know how much these books used to be? And back then, I wouldn't even read them. I ain't gonna lie. This is gonna be a mess when I be driving, but whatever. I just want y'all to know. I feel so privileged to have gotten these books back. And all I want to do now is get one of them and hope that they teach me. Even if it's the most minute thing. This was a good investment because I plan on homeschooling. And now they're changing the history. They're lying on high. So you have to have old stuff. And he'll still know. Because in most of the old stuff, truthfully, they really were telling the truth a little bit more boldly. Because they were braggers. They had conquered us. And they didn't teach us how to read. So the books then were to each other. So they were like bragging in these books. So the truth is there. Everybody wanted to be a scholar. And now in the age of new technology, we're just making videos, you know? Okay, thanks for rocking with me this long. Going on a little trip with me. My sister said, man, if I had $20 to see you, I would. I said, no, don't worry. I'm going to get those books. I'm not worried at all, man. Those books was for me. And y'all, let me tell you how I found out they were there. Me and my husband came to the park on the Sabbath. Well, we got to stop using the word Sabbath. Ed just made a video telling us what that really means. On the 7th day, we came to the park here. And I did vlog, and I might upload it. I got to see what it looked like. But I'm like, what was that? My books fell over. They fell over. But what I was gonna say, I'm trying to figure out my way to the dentist. So I was like, I have to use the restroom. And Ray's a rusher. If he's not on time for what he has scheduled, oh my goodness, it's an issue for him. Me, not so much. If I am running behind, I just own it. You know, I get there and like, oh, sorry, I'm late. But long story short, I went in there, going to the bathroom, and I'm on my way back out, and I was like, where did these books come from? Because I came over here a time before and they didn't have any books. I'm thinking, what kind of thrift store is this? Y'all don't have books that people would want. Y'all, whole set, wrote on a piece of paper, Encyclopedia Britannica, $20. And whoever marked them thought they were all the one book, because there was a Webster's dictionary. Edition 1 and 2. Yeah, I feel so privileged. Like, that was nothing but the creator. I wasn't even going to that thrift store Sunday. We were so, supposed to just be at the park spending family time, because I told them that morning that I wanted to go get out the house. We've been spending off days lately in the house. I was just like, I want to get out the house today. And he kept asking me, was I ready? And I'm never ready because I was spending time with y'all, of course. But, y'all, I got those books. And I was like, dang, my sister was like, man. We were panicking, like somebody else is going to have the knowledge. It's so funny. But we have it. We have it. Okay, so back to the book. She referenced the Encyclopedia Britannica a couple times. And Okay. She referenced the book in her book a couple of times. I only had like 10 more minutes left because I've been putting videos on here for y'all and I haven't been uploading them, so now my memory is kind of full, and then I'm downloading and uploading my brother's videos. Oh, sir, stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Okay. So I'm taking to have these books is a step towards learning our original language, because she was talking about the history and how the Encyclopedia Britannica explained that there was no him, it was HM, or even not even that specific. She was just saying how they insert these words when this letter was invented, you know, just the history of the letters. So yeah, that's all I have to say about it. Now I'm headed to the Jenny Show. I have my books and I got bonuses. There's a Webster's Volume 1 and 2. I don't know what year yet, because I didn't want to just be having them separate and they think, oh, she's gonna get all those books. Because somebody could have walked up and be like, I want to. It's a set. Back off. No, seriously. But I was in there and the Webster's 1 and 2 was in the midst. And all of it was for $20. I have like 40 books for $20. I think I'm winning. And I'm hoping that my son will love to read. This will be a great addition for my daughter. Let's say my older kid. I'm speaking into existence. I don't know if I should or not, y'all, honestly, because I don't see how people do it, honey. I'm like, woo, all that extra. And I've been staying here 3 years. I don't know my way around without my GPS, but I'm gonna go for it today. Kind of, sort of. I gotta get to the dentist in like 30 minutes, so I'm gonna try not to use the GPS and just go for what I know. People down here don't use their blinkers. Okay, sir, I'm getting over. I use my blinker. It's quite challenging. Maybe I'm supposed to go that way. No, it's this way because it turns into where I'm going. Duh. But y'all, I'm so excited about my books. I haven't even used the old dictionary. Or what? The college one. I ain't gonna lie. I had like 15,000 projects going on. The busier I stay, the better it is for writing. Why? Because it's wife is a handful. And I admit it. Dude, get out and write though. You in your new car. You in one of them new cars that don't have the door handles. You think you're so cool, but if they lock you inside this car, you're gonna be looking crazy. I don't even think he has to drive the car. I think this car drives itself. I wish I could show it to y'all. On this street, Texas is a big corporation state. So on this street, this company is near the airport. Tesla, yeah, a Tesla Model S. Y'all look it up. The company has all these cars in the parking lot, and I guess they're test people. He has to be well off to be in this car because it's kind of high. But you're in my way. You see my blinker on. Move it. You know, I'm driving my car, and I think it drives efficient because he stopped the way you're supposed to stop. A car's distance. I have a CDL, so I know driving rules. He's supposed to stop a car's distance. He stopped the car's distance. But I don't see his hands on the steering wheel. I could be tripping. I'm not into cars. I should be over there, but I'm not here with y'all. Over there. I'll give you something to eat later. But anyway, y'all, I just wanted to vlog. This is like a whole vlog about nothing. I touched on a couple of items. Like I said, been in communication with both Israel's Redemption, and I reached out to Duke of Tears, Seer Duke of Tears. And he's a pretty solid brother. He has a lot of information. Nothing in particular, because I know these people sell their information. And I can't say right or wrong, up or down on that, because he does the study, he put in the time. So he has classes. He just needed a invite to a class, and I might take one eventually. It's not right now. I can't pay $30 a class right now. I could be spending that on the paperwork, you know what I'm saying? But that's a smart thing to do, because it's a web class. He's not coming out and having to worry about rain, sleet, snow. You get on that emailing list and he invites you and people come. He has a lot of knowledge. I will be looking into the whole process thing. The other day I did a vlog and I got on there and this guy was showing you how to make promissory notes. And I don't even know if I uploaded it, y'all. But neither here nor there, you know, it is what it is. We have to separate from the system all the way. So to be even writing a promissory note, I think that still falls under usury. And Israel's Redemption did a video on that as well, usury. Not supposed to be loaning and borrowing and all that. So I don't know if that is just through the banks or just period. Because we can create debt out of thin air, like us as a people. I know plenty of people living off of credit cards, and that's their comfort zone. Like, as long as they can buy whatever they want to buy, they don't care about the interest rate. Just that you're not supposed to be borrowing, period. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say on that. Y'all, I hope everybody enjoys their day. I'm driving by where Ray, his first job when he got out. I can see those piles of wood chips, and it stinks really bad too sometimes. But wood chips and stuff. When he first was released, that was one of his first jobs, and it was paying like maybe $6 or $7 an hour. And when I met him, I was just like, I can't believe you had more savings than me off of that. And I couldn't. It was no arrogance, and I just couldn't believe it. I'm like, you have to be damn good with money. And that was the start of our friendship. Him revealing little stuff about himself. Me calculating in my mind. I got on my bus. I was driving the public transportation out here and got on my bus. That's why I be like, ladies, don't be bougie. I mean, you're gonna end up lonely being bougie. You shouldn't be bougie towards your brother's period. He got on my bus and he was like, are you dating someone? And I was like, thinking. I was like, obviously not. So what's wrong with going out and dating? And he gave me his number before he got off the bus. And I texted him right away. I didn't make him wait. I invited him to church. We went to TD Jake's church, and we went bowling, and we went out to eat twice. He was just a good, cool dude. You know what I'm saying? Very laid back, very respectful. He looked nice that day. Like I say, I don't have not one complaint. We have actual memories, like actual video of our first date. They're cool. I don't have any complaints or regrets. I'm just spoiled and selfish sometimes. Like, you ain't gonna rock with me to Utah? Like, what part of the game is that? It is what it is. I'm getting used to the idea that maybe the creator has creation purposes for each of us together, but different purposes. I had to get that in my head, y'all. Uno told me, he said, that's selfish. I said, I am selfish, brother. Thank you, brother. Telling me the truth. It is selfish. Anyway, y'all, time's gonna run out. I think, oh, I keep saying that. I'm looking at the clock. I got like 2 more minutes. And I guess I'm gonna post it so I can erase it. It ain't doing nothing. Slow my phone down. And it's already slow. And I'm figuring my way to the dentist. This is awesome, I think. I think I'm supposed to go straight. I'm glad I'm early because I'll be late a whole lot. And they be like, dang, you can't show up early once? And it's not me. It's the way my life is set up. I don't do appointments. It's like, why would I have an appointment? Just be free and wait on me, you know? I know that's not real. And I hate, well, I'm even late.